Good morning readers. I, Harish Budhu, warmly welcome you to my channel. Learn as much as possible from my handwritten articles. Open Letter to His Lordship, Chief Justice, Ashraf Khan High, Supreme Court. Part 3. This 17th of May 2020. The Public Interest Litigation System of India provides redress, where such persons were, for reasons of poverty, helplessness, or social and economic disadvantages, unable to approach the court for relief. Your Lordship. A. We have taken the liberty of drawing your attention to a few points or findings. And that as a layman, in his own language and usual style. True to himself. And mostly drawn from his own first-hand experiences of the executive, the police and the courts of law. B. You may rest assured. We will not pour out our bitterness or pent-up feelings of anger and frustration, just because we were the sacrificial victim of politicians and the three branches of the Constitution mentioned above. We will rise above petty things and personal problems, and will look at the horizon or the wider picture. As promised. All told, welcome to this third part of the series of letters addressed to your Lordship, but also meant for our readers of Facebook and listeners of YouTube. See, however, before proceeding a step further, we deem it important to draw your attention to the following disturbing findings. The press should have been the watchdog of the rights of people, and should have played its role of checks and balances. Alas, it is not so. Reasons: it comprises some of the most corrupt and dangerous journalists of Africa. The good ones are all reduced to silence. Because of the power of politics, money and tribalism. The 1960s superiority mentality still reigns supreme. Take only two typical and glaring examples. My epic struggle to clean the Victor Glover, Anne Rude Jugnorth, press, judiciary in year 1992 and 1993. The racist press had elected to turn a blind eye to all the abuses, extremes, excesses and corrupt, and tribal practices of the Supreme Court. But still, the year 1995 language issue will remain a blot, a stigma and darker side of the Supreme Court. We stop here, though the list is inexhaustible. All said, the 10 million rupees plaint with summons of the year 1992 Chief Justice against me and my replies to each and every complaint of his, all summarize the then rotten situation at the Supreme Court of the then Victor Glover, Anne Rude Jugnorth, and the year 1967 press. D. In truth, they are all the logical reasons why we are so impressed by the Public Interest Litigation Act of the Indian judicial system. It does not rely on the press or the legal profession or still, the other law enforcement authorities, to set off the alarm, when abuses, excesses, extremes, illegal activities, etc. reach crisis or epidemic proportions. Each and every court of law has its own inquiring department. To inquire into all genuine complaints from any citizen or those reported in the press. Justice is brought to the poor and the disadvantaged, nay, weak people. It is simple. It is quick. It is not expensive at all. Justice is not for the rich and the powerful only. In view of my terrible travails, pain plus suffering inflicted by the three branches of the Constitution and the racist press, and sustained interest in a cleaner, stronger and more humane judiciary, a good friend lent me 2 books on the Indian judicial system, based on the Public Interest Litigation Act. He is Pradeep G. It has been a real revelation to me. It led to many articles last year. The 2 volumes are by Samgeeta Ahua, from the London School of Economics and Political Science. They were first published in year 1997. The preface is by S.P. Sarth. We will take the liberty of quoting some paragraphs. We apologize for the poor quality of some of the photocopies. Of course, the Public Interest Litigation Act system is not a perfect one, but to be continued. Keep reading, keep learning. Like and subscribe for more thrilling articles. Thank you for watching Thrilling Articles.